Well, getting ready now for the third and final race for the Blue Crew Oceania Junior Cup, the FIM Oceania supported event. And Cross Francis will start from pole position with Carter Thompson and Glenn Nelson. Carter Thompson so far, Steve Martin, 2 from 2.
Yeah, what a weekend he's had so far. It's been absolutely incredible. He's been out front, but he hasn't had it his own way, has he? It's been absolutely incredible. Row 4, Jacob Hatch, Reece Outward from Victoria, of course, Archie McDonald, Zach Patendi from Queensland is in there as well, Cormac Buchanan, Jai Cross, 26 riders across the whole field.
Yeah, doing a great job, the riders this weekend. There have been a couple of crashes, but everyone has learnt a whole lot this weekend. And the good thing is, this class for 11 to 15-year-olds, guys, boys and girls, all out there doing a great job and having their first outing in 2019 for the Blue Crew Oceania Junior Cup. And of course, on the line, not only race wins, but also the opportunity to go international at the end of this race. Ready for the final race of the weekend for the Blue Crew. It is a great start from bike number 42, Cross Francis, who started from pole position. And also Glenn Nelson looked like he got a great start on board bike number 39 as well. But as they charge down towards turn 1 for the first time, it is Carter Thompson on board bike number 21 that takes the lead.
Yeah, Carter Thompson, he knows how to win on these R15s. They've only ever had 2 races before. Let's remember, this is a brand new class into the Australian Superbike Championship, and in fact an initiative from Motorcycling Australia, FIM and Dorna to help put it all together. And Carter Thompson has won 2 out of 2 so far, and he's put himself in the perfect position amongst these 11 to 15-year-olds out on track to do such a good job, and he's in the right place to do it all again.
Yeah, Cross Francis set the fastest lap of the race in race 2 earlier on today, but had to play second fiddle to Carter Thompson, as Thompson took the win by 0.069 of a second as they come down to the bottom of the hill on the first lap. This race is a commentator's nightmare, Steve Martin, because everybody looks pretty much the same. They're all in Recondi leathers. They're all on Yamaha R15s. They've all got AGV helmets, and that is because of all of the partners that have got behind this great initiative from FIM Oceania and Motorcycling Australia.
And they're all riding their hearts out and having a lot of fun. And I tell you what, this is the future of the sport. This is where the fast guys are going to come from. In a few years, those names, Francis, Thompson, Nelson, Ralston, Grenfell, all of those names is where you're going to see your next champions coming from.
Well, the other thing is, though, too, that there has been criticism in the past for many, many years that Australians aren't given the opportunity to get on the road and go road racing at a young age like they are overseas. All of that has been rectified over the last couple of years, and now this great initiative has seen young riders get out there and be able to go road racing. And we could be seeing Carter Thompson heading off into the distance, but the man that's not going to let him have it all his own way is, of course, Cross Francis, the man that qualified on pole position. They've opened up a little bit of a gap over the riders behind. I think that's Glenn Nelson, along with Jacob Ralston and Angus Grenfell, that are in that group behind.
Yeah, absolutely. They're pretty good opening lap speed for them too, 23.4. That's not a bad lap speed for these little R15s around these tracks. Not overall that much slower than our superbikes in all reality, as far as the lap time go. I mean, these guys are doing like speeds that normal track day guys would do on bigger bikes.
But also, too, the relative inexperience of the riders, the very tender year of some of these riders. The youngest rider's only 11 years of age. They are on, well, hardly modified commuter bikes, but they do have the advantage of those Pirelli slicks, which this weekend seem to be offering some great grip and also good longevity for the riders as well.
This program also, Phil, it's not just a matter of come along, guys, grab a bike and away you go. It's put together properly by Motorcycling Australia, the FIM and Dorna, like we mentioned before. As we look at this scintillating action, there's coaches involved. Damien Cudlin is coaching. You know, there's all sorts of different people that teach them all aspects. They even had a lesson the other day for the parents on how to use the lap boards. So, you know, it's come and learn everything about road racing.
Well, Jacob Ralston has moved bike number 74 up into 3rd position, and he is leading that group of 3 riders behind. But the fastest man on track was actually Angus Grenfell at the back of that 3-rider group that is battling it out for 3rd, 4th and 5th position. Grenfell on bike number 36 doing a good job, and a 117.104 is about half a second off the fastest lap set this morning.
Yeah, Jacob Ralston's doing a good job, as is Angus Grenfell, as you mentioned. They're just starting to close that gap down to the 2 guys out front, Carter Thompson and Cross Francis. Cross Francis there on the number 42 machine, chops across the front into the final Yamaha Revja hard out corner. big slips. Oh, we've got one off into the grass there. Oh, and he's fallen down.
Yeah, that looked like he just ran wide on the final corner. Not the first person to fall victim of that corner this weekend. And that looked like one of the riders out of that second group. It was bike number 39, Glenn Nelson, who has had some pretty good results this weekend. And unfortunately, an early end for bike number 39 and Glenn Nelson in his first round of the championship.
Yep. Can certainly take a few lessons away from that. But meanwhile, back out front, it's Carter Thompson, Cross Francis, Angus Grenfell and Jacob Ralston. And that gap has certainly come down now. Jacob Ralston is right on the back wheels of the two men who have led early on.
Yeah, we've really got a four-bike battle for the lead group now as they work their way down towards the bottom of the hill and YMI corner. Then we've got a decent gap back from our fourth-place rider, Jacob Ralston, to Tom Drain, riding bike number 59, who's currently sitting in 5th position. The top 10 rounded out by Marianus Nicholas, Max Gibbons, Jay Russo, Cormac Buchanan and Reece Orchard on board bike number 12. Of course, his dad, Dean Orchard, quite a handy motorcycle racer himself.
Absolutely. He's raced in all sorts of different classes, owns a motorcycle shop down in Melbourne as well. So young Reece Orchard has been around motorcycles his whole life, and now he's living the dream. He's getting to be able to ride these bikes as well.
Well, bike number 39 there, still sitting on the outside of the circuit, but yellow flag being waved there at turn 12, so that's taking out one of the overtaking opportunities, giving the riders an opportunity to obey the yellow flag.
Of course, it's Carter Thompson from Queensland, who's won race 1 and 2 so far this weekend, who still leads the way out front. Got a dirt background as well, dirt tracking background, so he's certainly not afraid of rubbing elbows.
I think he's also one of the youngest riders out there. He's only 11 years of age.
He's the youngest in the field.
The youngest in the field, doing a great job at the moment is Carter Thompson. But I'll tell you what, the other thing that's amazed me, Steve Martin, looking at the riders, and we mentioned it before in the race earlier on this morning, is the height difference between some of these guys. There is literally 2 foot between the shortest guy and the tallest guy.
There certainly is, and I mean, that's the difference between an 11-year-old and a 15-year-old. But one thing's for sure, Phil, they're not scared to bank fairings on these little Yamaha R15s.
No, they're doing a great job of it at the moment, but keep your eye on Jacob Ralston. He's moved himself up into 2nd position. This has been a great charge forward from bike number 74, and he set the fastest lap of the race at 1:16.509. To see how that compares to the race fastest lap this morning, that's only literally hundredths of a second off the fastest lap set this morning in race number 2.
Yeah, great job by Ralston there as they head down the start-finish straight again. Brilliant job for him, and I mean, he's really done a good job because he didn't feature in the top 10. He was finished 10th actually in race 1. So to be up in this position, he certainly found something sitting at the table for lunch today.
Well, fastest lap of the race, a 1:16.509 for Ralston as he tries to find his way past. He's just been over. Oh, you can see the front end bouncing there. Looked like a pogo stick as he made his way up through the top of KTM and into Suzuki corner. But it is still Carter Thompson that leads on board bike number 21. Cross Francis has managed to shoehorn himself back up into 2nd position on board bike number 42.
Look at Ralston.
But here comes Ralston down the inside. He's going to make a lunge for the lead. Is he? No, not quite. You can see he was going for it. He saw the lead there and thought, I'm on the inside, I've got the run, but then had to pull out of it at the last minute. His drive may have been compromised, and Cross Francis comes back. He's got the inside run through the next corner, has he? No, it's Ralston that's got the great run through the AGV corner, and he's now well positioned to try and dive up the inside as they come down into the final corner, Yamaha Revs Your Heart corner.
And this is the final lap as they head on to the start-finish straight. It looks like it's Carter Thompson who's going to make it 3 from 3, but there is a big slipstream effect here. Ralston's in 2nd at the moment, and Cross Francis is in 3rd. And it looks like it is going to be Carter Thompson making it 3 from 3, Phil, as he crosses the line.
And Ralston from outside the top 10 into 2nd position and up onto the podium in the final race of the weekend. Cross Francis will take out 3rd position. Look at this bike battle coming through now, Steve Martin, as they all stream across the line.
Well, what a magnificent way to start this championship off in style here at Wakefield Park with the Blue Crew Oceania Junior Cup. It couldn't have been more successful, Phil, especially for Carter Thompson, who won 3 out of 3. Brilliant results for him.
Yeah, congratulations to Carter Thompson. 3 from 3 is a great way to start off your Blue Crew Oceania Cup Championship for 2019. But also, too, looking back there, Tom Drain had a fantastic weekend. Marianus Nicholas showed a lot of speed on board bike number 46. Max Gibbons finished in 7th position in that race and had some good results as well. And also Cormac Buchanan. Jacob Hatch is one of the tallest and heaviest riders out there, finished inside the top 10 again after having to, well, he got caught up in an incident yesterday and crashed out of the first race. Jay Russo rounded out the top 10 on board bike number 32. But I think after this first round, there'll be a lot of people going away with an extremely big smile on their face after the weekend.